guest known to throw you into a cage made of steel. This is Steph Ronan. That's Aaron McKee. And welcome to the 404 HEELZ. Yes, sir, man. Let's get it, bro.
Let's get it. This is our weekly show. We're going to be doing this weekly every week. We kind of take fan questions that y'all send in. Thanks for sending questions. We got a few. We're going to answer them. We're going to answer as many as possible. Y'all send them in. We'll knock them out.
All right, time out. Hold on. So we're going to use this whole segment dedicated to the fans, right? So we'll respond back to the questions. And also,
Subscribe.
I want to comment on some comments. Let's comment on some comments right quick, bro. So let's get 4 things straight. Number 1, when I say star, I'm talking about people who can sell out the arena, not people that you like or you cheer for. It's a difference. Talent, and then we got stars. See, John Cena is a star. Jey Uso is a talent, very good star, but he don't put butts in the seats.
Bro, he is number like 2, 3, and 5 in merch sales, bro. What are you talking about, bro?
But do you think that the marquee says Jey Uso or say John Cena or Hulk Hogan?
It says Jey Uso now, bro.
No, man.
Jey Uso is like one. It's Cody, Roman, Jey. That's it.
Cody, Roman,
Jey.
That's it.
Jey.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's Cody, Roman, Rhea, Bianca.
Jey.
Those are the
Rhea.
4. Those are the 4.
Jey.
Jey is number 6.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Let us know what y'all think. This AEW fan right here is just mad that Jey didn't listen to Rikishi and go to AEW.
No. No, he wasn't going to never do that,
He'd
bro.
say, come on, Oos.
He was never going to do that. he was never going to do that. But, no, man,
But you wrong, for sure.
No, I'm not wrong.
They gonna let you know. They gonna let you know you're wrong.
Because, like I said, they're not looking at it from a money standpoint. They're looking at it as a fantasy booking standpoint. It's a business.
He's like 2, 4, and 5 in t-shirt sales.
That's
and merch.
Cool. That's cool, but
that's what the fans want.
Putting butts in the seats, not online merch sales.
We'll see.
I'm not talking
we'll see. We'll see.
I'm talking about putting butts in the seats.
We'll see. What's your number 2 thing?
The number 2 thing. No, that's it, bro.
That's it? Okay.
That's all of it, bro. That's all.
All right, let's get into these fucking fan questions. I'm sorry if I mispronounce anything, but these seem pretty easy.
Let's go, bro.
But the first fan question is from Sean Tallow22. He writes in, he says, who do y'all think is the HBK, Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, of this generation? I'll let you start, bro.
Damn.
And you can pick from either pool. You can pick AEW. You can go TNA if you see it. You can do whatever.
What's his name? Sean Tartland 22. What's his name?
No, Sean Tallow.
Tallow, okay.
Or Tallow. Dude, I'm terrible. Tallo.
Sean Jello. Here we go. 22. Who's this HBK of this generation? So if we're talking about HBK, we're talking about in-ring, or we're talking about controversy?
What your first interpretation? Quick answer. Boom. Who do you think it is?
Shit, in the in-ring?
I got one, but I think he's about to retire soon, and his name is AJ Styles. And that's just from The Undertaker saying how much respect he had for HBK and how much respect he had for AJ Styles and all that stuff. But I think a future HBK, and the potential's there, Austin Theory. In-ring, charisma, he's got it. He just needs the right push.
I think the future HBK is Carmelo Hayes, bro.
Ooh, that's true. Oh, fuck.
Damn, right there.
That's it right there.
On the money, bro.
That's it. But who's one right now that can be comparative?
I'm going to go with Carmelo Hayes right now.
Carmelo Hayes, yeah.
But I do agree with you. Like, if we're going to go right, veteran, I would have to say AJ.
Yeah, AJ.
AJ.
Like the one that you can be like, damn, that's close. If AJ would have had like a longer run in WWE instead of being in TNA the whole time, like maybe we're speaking different, but
Yeah, AJ Styles. Yeah,
yeah,
he can put on a damn good match. He can work the mic, so he's reliable. You know what I'm saying? Until this recently, he just now starting to break down, but he was very reliable.
yeah.
Barely had any injuries.
But he returns this Friday.
Yeah, I saw that.
So we'll see what's up.
Owls coming back.
Yeah, we'll see what's up. All right, so yeah, we both got that.
Thanks, Sean.
Yeah. So then we got the next question. It's from Vixen _ WWE 18.
Vixen.
Yep. And when it says, what is the future for the KO, Randy Orton, Cody storyline right now? Basically, I think what she's trying to ask, I think is she, but is who is next in line? Is it going to go back to KO or is it going to Randall's?
It's going to Randall's and KO.
At Crown Jewel, triple threat?
For the title.
Or Survivor Series? We going Crown Jewel or Survivor Series?
We're going Survivor.
Survivor? I'm gonna have to agree with you.
There we go.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to agree. Yeah. That makes sense. I mean, I just think they're both gonna turn on Cody, obviously.
Right.
It's happening. And we'll see. So then we get Mark Mutter 72.
Okay, Mr. Mutter.
I'm assuming he's a little older gentleman because he was born in 72, but maybe he just likes 72. But it's a two-parter. We got your favorite finisher of all time and the lamest finisher around right now. So we're going to start. Let's start with the lamest. Lamest, I'm going to go Rose Plant from Bailey. Let's step it up. Go back to, I think we talked about this last week. We don't like it.
Rose Plant, definitely that one. The MVP's old finishing move called the Playmaker. You know what I'm talking about? He'll put his leg on the back of his neck and you have your arm out like this and he'll just go like this. It don't look like it hurts. It don't look like it hurts at all. It looks like he's actually protecting them more than anything. But that was one of the worst finish moves I've ever seen.
Yeah, I will say honorable mention for me, Mercedes Moné's finisher, whatever that is.
Oh, man.
And then also, I think what is it called? The swinging solo where he does like the rock bottom but kind of like twists them a little bit is better than the Samoan Spike. Samoan Spike seems kind of lame. Like when he did it to John Cena like 100 times, that was impressive. But like if you just do it to me once, I'm like, okay. Like I could probably kick out. Yeah.
Press your windpipes.
Yeah, but
that has to be Monet's definitely is. I still don't even know what that is.
Still don't even know what it is.
Back and she just turns you over on your face. It's like a flatliner, an inverted flatline. That's what it is. That one, but MVPs, that's a crazy one. Or how about Santino's? Marilla's fucking the snake. The snake would just poke and you just fall down.
Mr. Sacco was pretty lame too.
Who was it? Who was the wrestler who took the bump when he hit him with the Cobra and the dude started convulsing on the right?
I remember what you're talking about, but I can't remember who it was. I can't remember, but I know what you're talking about. Man. That shit is funny, bro. But all right, so favorite finisher of all time, I'm gonna go RKO just because of how they come out of nowhere. I think those are like highlights of like, like just like the fucking shooting star RKO. You got the Seth Rollins RKO. You got the JD McDonough one at Survivor Series. Like there's so many memorable RKOs.
Let's see here. Yeah, RKO is up there.
Or the Diamond Cutter.
Diamond Cutter RKO is up there because like
same thing,
put it on out of nowhere, out of anywhere. But I'm gonna have to roll with something real simple, man. And it's only because of this wrestler. He does it the way he does it. Chef's kiss, right? The jackknife powerbomb.
Goldberg?
No, not jackhammer. That's a jackhammer. That's the inverted, standing vertical flex that turns into like a brain. You know what I mean? But it's a whole body. I'm talking about the jackknife powerbomb, Kevin Nash's finishing move.
That one, like that one?
You know the difference is?
Huh.
One thing about Kevin Nash's his powerbomb, his jackknife powerbombs were so good is because, first of all, he's 7 feet tall, right?
Yeah.
Big dude. So that's a long way up. But the way he does it is when he picks you up, he doesn't have you like sit up for a while. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When they pick you up and they have you sit up for a while and then they throw you down, right?
Yeah.
It was a continuous motion. And he'll just drop he'll just let you go.
Yeah.
Like,
that's why I felt like he would pick you up and just go like, and just let you like fall to the ground. Like a wounded duck. Just,
boom. And
yeah.
I think it gave a lot more like a realistic effect to it when he did it, man. So yeah. Kevin Nash's jackknife powerbomb is one of my favorite moves because how Kevin Nash did it, not the powerbomb move, but the jackknife powerbomb.
Yeah, for sure. Yep. All right, and then we get Corn Nugs 3. Corn Nugs 3. He asked, "What is the current best looking championship belt, AEW or WWE?" And my answer is going to surprise you.
Bro, I told you this before. I like the AEW championship, bro. How big it is, the world heavyweight champion is.
That's my answer as well. That belt looks so good, bro.
Yo, it looks like a world heavyweight championship, right?
Yeah, that shit looks good. It looks really big on Bryan Danielson because he's a little fella.
Yeah. He is, but hey, it's a champ. Like if I had to buy one, somebody like you have to buy one, I would buy that shit. Like,
it looks better on MJF, but
yeah, it did.
You know,
it did. It did. It looked better on Ospreay.
That's coming. That's coming for sure.
Oh, you know he deserves it, bro.
Yeah, that's 100% coming.
Thank Corn Nugs.
Yeah, Corn Nugs. But now let's get into the word on the street.
Word on the street.
The main show where we just kind of take rumors on the internet. We don't know if they're real. We don't know if they were fake. But we going to talk about them.
Yes, sir.
See what our opinions on them.
Let's get
it.
it.
The first one, I woke up. I had everything written out. I had to write this in the corner because it's brand new and it's spicy. It's spicy.
Let's get to it.
The rumor is
what?
That Raw on Netflix will be Cody Rhodes versus the final boss. And there's a chance that the final boss wins the championship. How you feel? How you feel?
If they do that, they're pulling out all the stops. They're pulling out all the stops for the world premiere of Netflix Raw. Man.
Can they make it relevant?
If they do that, I would not be surprised because it's like they're trying to almost want to get that out the way.
Yeah.
They must have something else in the works. They're trying to get that out the way. So
Raw on Netflix, we get the return of Cena and fucking The Rock as the champion. Why don't we go WrestleMania night 1, Cody versus Roman. WrestleMania night 2, John Cena versus The Rock. John Cena wins and wins the record of most championships. Book me now, WWE. Book me fucking now. I'm a writer. I'll write some shit in there, bro. I'll write a promo or two. Brian Gerwitz. Let's go, baby.
Shit. Let me see here.
That's a great idea, bro.
I'm not feeling that Rock and Cena. I'm not feeling the Rock and Cena.
Well, if they could deliver, though, you would feel it.
I don't want to see no more Rock and Cena because what will be the storyline?
Yeah. I mean, just the final of the final, you know? Both probably their last manias. Who's the Rock, head of the table?
I say
not head of the table, but
Rock Cody at Netflix Raw. Then we get Rock and Roman Battle of the Bloodline at Mania. Then we get Cody and Randall's. We get Cody with Heel Randall's.
Maybe.
Okay. At Mania.
I like my idea better. But how do you feel about The Rock possibly winning at Raw on Netflix? Yay or nay?
I don't see that happening. I think that's some extra shit. I don't see that happening.
I think it's just the word on the street is wrong.
I think the word on the street is incorrect on that one.
All right.
I think they're gonna save that championship for a PLE, bro.
All right.
I mean, if they do, what the heck, man?
Yeah. All right.
PLE on Netflix.
Yep. We'll see. So, this is before I learned that. This is the first one I wanted to start with. Eric Bischoff says he dodged one bullet in the WWE working with Vince. Any guesses? He dodged one bullet.
Never kiss his ass.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah. Never kiss his ass. And you would think Vince would make him do that shit, right?
Oh, he said he dodged that. He said it because that was ass kicking time, kissing time too, bro. It was ass kissing time for sure.
The Kiss My Ass Club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Fucking
dodged that bullet, man.
William Regal is a fucking honorary fucking captain of that shit, bro.
Yeah, yeah. There's a couple of them.
Oh my god. Yeah.
So funny.
Yeah,
But
that is true though. But he never.
That's a good thing to avoid.
That is a good thing to avoid, bro. Vince wearing those bikini speedos and shit, bro.
Yeah. Shit is hilarious. All right, so I just wanted to touch on that. We really don't need a comment on that. Just shout out Eric Bischoff. You like it? Also, hold on real quick. He talks a lot of shit about AEW on his.
A lot.
Do you think it's real? Or do you think he just likes to, do you think he really feels everything he says? Or do you think he likes to just push AEW's fans' buttons because it's like Stephen A. and the Cowboys? Like, Stephen A. hates the Cowboys, but, he just does it because that's a big fan base that's going to hate him for it.
Right. So I think
AEW fans are vocal.
And I think that's why he's doing it.
Yeah.
I think another way. It's like shock radio.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that's it.
He does say a lot of shit that does make sense sometimes, but other times I'm like, bro, you just hating to hate.
Yeah, it's like he does have his point, and I can see his point of view as a former producer, a former, head lead person for WCW, that is on the networks that as WCW on TNT. So I can understand where he comes from in certain aspects, but
yeah,
I think the game has kind of evolved and kind of passed him by in some aspects.
Yeah,
a lot of his things, his takes is kind of real old schoolish.
He's old school. Yeah,
it would work
sure.
now. I don't think it would work. So.
But it could be a work, and him and Shane could. Could you think that? Because John Moxley keeps talking, bro. He keeps talking.
Yeah, John. Yeah,
he's like, it ain't me. There's someone above John Moxley calling the shots, and we don't know who it is yet. And I think it's Shane O'Mac.
It's Mr. Shane O'Mac, man.
If it's Shane McMahon, the fucking
Internet.
their views are gonna skyrocket.
You think so?
Yes.
Bro.
Do you know who showed up on Dynamite this week?
I do know.
Say his name.
Shelton Benjamin.
Okay.
So and I seen the report. Wait a minute. I seen the report. So, but I also have a theory about that whole thing too, bro.
What report?
They trying to make a whole fucking mega squad.
What's the report you heard this morning?
This morning, Bobby Lashley.
Yep, signed with AEW. And who did MVP give his card to?
Mercedes Moné.
Damn, they about to make a whole WWE squad.
And then a fucking Swerve. Trying to get Swerve into that shit, bro.
That would be crazy, bro. But who would be the lead? Are we going Bobby or Swerve? It's got to be Swerve, right?
No. You can have Swerve get into that.
I think Swerve fights them.
No. Well,
he's like, I'm not joining y'all. I'm sticking with my boy coffee salesman, Nana.
Sure. But he might say Nana to Nana. So
yeah.
I think it's gonna be a mega hurt business, bro. I think they're gonna win all the titles.
You think Mercedes joins them?
I can see that, bro.
I can see it too. It would help. It would help her.
To me,
more than it would help them.
It would really give her a good rub.
Yep.
Because she needs one right now.
Yep.
She's floundering by herself right now, bro. Even with my girl behind her.
Yeah. And not to pull race into this, but they seem to not want the white people in this group. So is Mercedes gonna have to dump? Is Mercedes gonna have to dump homegirl?
No, if she comes, she coming too. Trust me, it's the
Okay.
hurt business.
Okay,
Business.
I mean, because she makes sense with them. She makes sense with them. She jacked.
Yeah.
But, I mean, one of these things is not like the other, you know.
Hey, Bobby's going to get the World Heavyweight Championship that around his waist, right?
Oh, bro,
So
you think that?
international. Swerve get the international.
You think they get all the belts, bro?
They get all the belts.
Bro.
They get all
And, bro, and this would be perfect for AEW to do because this would bring WWE fans who are mad those people are in WWE, Bobby Lashley fans, Shelton Benjamin fans, you know, and bam, bring them like that would, especially this kind of ties in. I'm going to throw it out there right now because this is a question right here. Is AEW and WWE have like, it's been known like there hasn't been a lot of black pushes.
Mm-hmm.
So this kind of ties in. It looks like AEW is going that whole way, and WWE is being criticized right now that Triple H and WWE doesn't push black athletes within the company.
Well, man, it's because there isn't any in the company like that right now. Think about it. Big E is down. You got right now they're doing something with Kofi and Woods. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Street Profits are always there.
And we got them in a triple threat match coming this Friday, which I think they got a high chance to win, bro. I really do. I think they want to get the tag titles off the Bloodline so they can focus on more of the Bloodline instead of them always having to defend their titles.
Right. I can see that. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
The top star, the top black star in WWE is Bianca Belair.
Bianca, and she's got a belt with Jade, who's probably the second. No, who's one that right now that's not getting the push that they should be getting? Like
there isn't.
And is that the problem?
There isn't, because I mean the second closest one I can think of that's not even on the main show is
Trick, and he just won the belt
away from Ethan.
Yeah.
So I don't know, because who else is on the main shows? Think about it.
I'm trying to. Yeah.
Apollo Crews? No,
definitely not. He's not going to get a push. No way.
Who else?
It was Bobby Lashley, and they were like complaining, but Bobby Lashley to me was always boring. To me, boring.
Really? Okay.
To me, like I don't know. He just was like, he just always looked like he had to be smiling. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, though? You know, like one of those guys, like you'd be like, bro, you need to be like, he's like a Terry Crews type. You swole, but you need to be happy all the time. You got a happy personality to me.
Bobby,
and like, yeah.
Shit, man.
And they were trying to push Bobby as like the next Brock Lesnar, and like he's just not that. I don't know. Like,
I don't know why they didn't make this match, bro. You know, there's a match in NXT, right? Where it's a ring, and it's like a cage, like an octagon, almost like, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why they never had Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley in a semi MMA match, because they both do MMA. You know what I'm saying? It's just that Bobby Lashley was Bellator.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why didn't they? Definitely now with TKO.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a cross promotion right there. Like they could actually do something that has never been done in pro wrestling. Have a first
unsanctioned UFC fight within
in the WWE.
Yeah. Maybe that's to come, bro. Maybe
that's the money.
And that's why Bad Blood is starting at 6 p.m. because there is a UFC that night. So they want.
Wait a minute. Whoa. That's why it's starting at 6 times. Special start time.
Yeah, because there's a UFC. Pereira's fighting that night. So they basically want the TKO audience. Go watch WWE. And then we're going to stream right into our UFC. Makes sense.
Nobody's going to buy both.
Well, Peacock, you get it for free if you just get Peacock. But then you do have to buy UFC. So, but yeah, so do you think, real question, do you think there's not a lot of black athletes in WWE to push because they don't want to push them? Or do you just think it's just working out that way right now? That there's just none.
They don't have any main eventers right now.
But is that for a reason or just because?
Yes, it's for a reason because they don't have any. That's the reason.
But do you feel like they're trying to push away from them? Is what I'm saying.
Do I think there's some?
Are they doing it on
involved?
purpose? Yeah. Do you think
No.
Triple H, who did do blackface,
Right?
remember when they dressed up as the Nation of Domination, bro?
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, bro.
They did not bring that up. I think they showed a clip of it in the McMahon documentary for like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
And I think it was of Owen Hart, bro.
Bro, that was yeah. I remember that. That shit was
someone speaking about the comments, bro. Someone commented we was talking, I posted that Owen Hart clip, and they're like, well, Bret Hart later apologized and said it's the manufacturer's fault. I was like, yeah, but we're talking about at first when he said they murdered his brother, bro.
For years he thought that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Years. This was
I was like,
later,
we're not talking about when he finally found out. We're like, no, motherfucker.
No, that was for years, man.
Yeah. But next subject, Cody on the Pat McAfee show says, what you saw, that cinematic shit at Georgia Tech, that was just on the spot. Bam. They didn't know what he was going to say. He said, we literally stayed on opposite sides of the football field, walked to the center, cut the promo. Bam. No one, it wasn't scrap. I'm sure Paul Heyman kind of said this a little, but basically he said it was all like, and for that, I was like, he didn't say it was one take. He didn't say it was two. He didn't say it was any amount of takes, but he said it was just bing, bang, boom, bam.
That's horseshit, bro. That's horseshit, bro. That's fucking horseshit. There's no way. No production like that, bro. You don't let you to come out there and just fucking freestyle that shit, bro.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Time is money, bro. Okay, you ran out the stadium for a little bit of time. You ain't got the shit for the whole year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It would be cool to think that could do that. You know.
Yeah. But you're calling BS.
They don't even do that in the ring.
Yeah.
And they're right backstage. What makes you think they're gonna do that off away from the ring and production and shit is involved? Like,
yeah.
No, bro, come on.
I like it.
I see you, bro. Stop that shit, bro. Stop that
and
shit.
Then also, this wasn't on the ESPN air, but Pat McAfee says, I hear the big guy's coming back. And then Cody said, which one? But then, as the same time as that was kind of being said, we get news that Brock Lesnar has been added back to the roster. What are your thoughts?
It's about damn time, bro.
Does he come back at Bad Blood?
No, that's too much comebacks.
I think he comes back at Survivor Series.
Yeah.
To fuck up that match.
He's going to come at Survivor Series, put everybody down.
Yeah.
Get that title. Maybe that could be Cody's next big opponent, Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. But what does which one mean when he says the big guy's coming back and he said which one? Who's the other one? Jimmy? Paul?
Cena?
Rock?
Maybe Rock. Yeah, Rock. Yeah. Maybe Rock.
So we'll see. We'll see, bro. We'll see. But you just brought his name up. And people are talking. My boy John Cena. What do you want to see his final year? Just real quick, instant thoughts. What do you want to see in his final year?
Let's give him a little bit of nostalgia. You know what I'm saying? Let him bust out a couple of raps. You know what I'm saying? Bust on somebody right quick and kind of get back in the time machine.
Dr. Thugonomics.
Yeah.
Thugonomics. Bring it back.
Let him get some of that action going. Let him get some of let him get a piece of, let Theory get some of him. You know what I'm saying? Go back around with Theory one more time.
Try and give Theory another rub.
Yeah. Let's have Cena intertwine with the bloodline in some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Let's see how his hands would get dirty with them, see how he would do. Let's see here. Oh, or shit, give Judgment Day a rub. Even more, let that Cena do something with Judgment Day. You know what I'm saying? Let Cena do a mixed tag match with Rhea and see how that
Yeah.
goes. You know what I'm saying? Let's see some of that action right there. Let's do a Jay Uso and John Cena, a J and J connection. Let's get some of that going. Let's get some of that going right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, bro. You know, shit.
You know what you're
Who do I
missing?
think should retire Cena? His last match should be.
Randall's.
I was thinking about Randall's.
Yeah.
But I think I'm going to have to go.
Roman.
I'm going to have to go with Roman, bro.
Yeah. You know what I want to see for half the time while John Cena's back, and I think he should kick it off on Raw Netflix.
What?
And start a fucking what did we never see of John Cena? That was always rumored. It's in our show. It's right here.
Oh, turn heel?
Turn fucking heel. Give me 6 months of a heel John Cena. Give me 8 months of a John heel Cena, bro.
Oh, Hollywood Cena.
Give me something. Give me something, bro. I want to hear John Cena talk shit to the fans right after we've been cheering him for the last 2 years. Now I want him to he's like, I'm sick of y'all. That is literally the storyline, is that it took me to retire for y'all to appreciate me. Fuck y'all. That's what I want to see, bro.
Then shit, make
A
him
disgruntled Cena.
a Hollywood Doctor of Thugonomics Cena.
Yeah.
Run. He's going to run off him and get him like that. I think, I say run it, bro. I say run. Give me a Cena and LA Knight face-to-face promo.
Oh, yeah, that's going to happen,
Give
bro.
me one of them.
We're going to get CM Punk Cena for sure. I think we get Cody Cena for sure. And that's where you could do the heel.
Look, give me LA Knight and Rock. Promo.
The same person.
Same voice tone.
Okay. This is my next thing. I'm going to listen to this. I'm going to give you 1 minute. We just had the 5-year anniversary of Dynamite. You get 1 minute. How do you feel about 5 years and how much longer they're going to go? Why should people watch AEW Dynamite?
The 5 years has been, to be honest with you, is been great, and it's been bittersweet. You know, it's been bittersweet, put it that way. They started off very good, very hot, because, you know, WWE at that time was in the dark ages.
Yep.
So it was something.
Plus, they had Cody.
Yeah. Well, I didn't really watch AEW for Cody, because they didn't really use him like that on AEW. You know that?
Yeah. I know. Yeah, he didn't want to be used like that. He wanted to push everyone else.
Right. So, but for them to come out of nowhere and within 5 years already the number 2 promotion in America, right? It's an alternative. It is the sole reason why WWE is clicking on all cylinders right now, because of AEW. Listen, keep it a buck, bro. Listen, I know these things. Listen. Before AEW came on the scene, it was bad, right? WWE.
Yeah. I mean, AEW came a year right before COVID. It was a year before COVID.
2019. Yeah. 2019. October 2019.
Yeah.
So they came about. Right in that mix, WWE was floundering, right?
Yep.
They put it on Wednesday. NXT was on Tuesdays. They moved it to Wednesdays. Now, this was our original shot from Vince McMahon to Triple H saying, look, we don't want history to repeat itself. Go ahead and knock off this little ant company. Because, Triple H acknowledged the company at the Hall of Fame with Billy Gunn was there, calling it this ant company.
Yeah.
Okay? So they try to have the Wednesday night wars, NXT versus AEW. Dynamite smashed them to the point to where they moved NXT back onto Tuesday nights, right? So the people were saying, as a punishment because of him losing the war, Triple H was taken off NXT as a producer, as a writer and stuff, bro. Vince McMahon took control of it, and that's when They turned that shit to the colorful brand. When they went from the black and gold to all those colors and stuff.
Yep.
That's when that transition happened because Triple H was no longer over there anymore. So that was the beginning of that. So eventually, all this stuff about Vince McMahon started coming out, which caused him to step down.
Yep.
And Triple H is back in power, which brings WWE back up. But it's only because the AEW kick-started that whole shit because they was on the rise. They was on the rise, bro. So it put that fucking competitive nature back into WWE because for 20 years, 20 plus years, there was the only one. There was the only one.
Yeah.
So thank AEW for the renaissance we got. You know what I mean? Now, again, the last couple of years, definitely the year before last, the worst year of AEW, the ratings wise and everything what happened with CM Punk, I really feel like once that shit came out, I think everything started going like this as far as morale backstage and everything.
For sure.
This year they recovered nicely to have Ospreay coming on the scene. So you should watch it because if you like pro wrestling, watch it. If you like sports entertainment, don't watch it. I'm gonna tell you right now.
I'll watch it.
No, I'm talking to the fans. Like, you told me why should they watch it? I'm telling them why.
Yeah.
It's pro wrestling. If you like pro wrestling, watch it. If you don't like pro wrestling, you like sports entertainment, then don't watch it because you're not going to enjoy it. So it's to your preference. It's what your preference is, you know. Whatever floats your boat. So
now let's talk about why AEW some hoes, because they added injury time to my boy. What's his name? Phoenix, and he can't join WWE right now because Tony Khan being a little hoe.
Okay, so let's get this one thing straight. AEW isn't the only ones who do this. WWE done it many times before. It was doing this before their contract was up. He done it many times before. It's just a thing, you know what I mean? But people take it out of control. Like, oh no, they don't want him to go over there, bro. Has nothing to do with that. It just he owes him time because he stayed injured a lot.
But you got to give it to Triple H now. That's letting everyone leave with their name.
That's good.
You ain't got to be Adam Copeland no more. You know, you can be Edge if you wanted to.
But he can't be Edge no more.
He can't. I think that was Vince holding on to that last one, right? Or was that just Adam Copeland?
I think that's
Adam Copeland.
He wanted to get away from it.
He just wanted the fresh reset.
Yeah. He wanted to be Adam Copeland, not Edge. Edge is WWE things. In AEW, he's Adam Copeland.
But do you agree with Tony Khan then keeping this dude for another year?
If it's time he owes on his contract, it's business. It's business. It's business.
I guess.
It's show business, not friends business. You know what I mean?
My ass would stay injured.
I used to come on, you make yourself stay longer. Why would you do that?
I guess you're getting paid, baby. Let's go. Fuck it. And then Sasha Banks was on the Breakfast Club, and she said there's probably a 0% chance she would ever return to WWE. Do you agree with that?
That's a lie.
I think you should never say never.
That's a cap.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that, for real. That's a cap, bro.
Yeah.
We all know they always return one way or another, one shape or form or another. Whether it's later, whether it's near, they always return.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm telling you, I guarantee you don't be surprised in the future if you see Randalls on AEW.
Fuck
Do not be surprised.
Never. Never.
Not be surprised, bro.
Never. But I just think you could talk even like I think it's like a thing like you could talk shit about your ex promotion, but no matter what, the door is always kind of open.
Right.
Because money talks, bullshit walks. Who gives a fuck, you know?
That's it.
So, real quick, off the top of the dome, Survivor Series, main event, men's cage Survivor match. Who you got? I don't think it's Jay. Jay's not going to be involved at all.
Jay is going to be involved. Let's get that out the way. It's going to be Jay, Jimmy, Romans. I don't want to say it, bro.
See, I think it's going to be
super plain, bro.
It's going to be
not semi-plain.
It's going to be the bloodline the way it is right now. And then it's going to be Roman, Cody, KO, and Randy And then that's when you're going to get some type of turn on that team right there. It's going to be the super baby faces versus the Bloodline. Book it. Book it.
Super baby faces versus the Bloodline.
Yes, sir.
I can see that happening, but I just don't think it's gonna happen. I just feel
you just can't take Jay away from the Intercontinental run. You got to let him do his thing. You can't take him away.
But see, that's what I'm saying. That's why he's gonna lose it soon.
No way.
Yeah.
No way, bro. Yeah. They changed the belt colors for this man.
They change the belt all the time. It's like that is mean nothing. He's gonna hold it for a little bit, but it's about to be taken away from him. It won't be 2 months. He won't have a 2-month run as champion.
Yeah. Okay, and then this is the last thing. I'm not going to answer this because I don't give a fuck. How does Bryan Danielson retire from AEW? How's he go out? Who's he lose to and when?
It's got to be someone he needs to put over. Oh, I already know it.
Hologram.
What?
That'd be too soon.
Hologram. I'll say Darby.
Darby Allin?
I say Darby. He gives Darby the rub.
Ooh, that's a good one.
He gives Darby Allin the rub. That kind of puts Darby over into that main event spot finally. If he beats Daniel Bryanson for the championship.
The funniest would be if Christian Cage comes out and cashes in or it makes him retire.
Yeah. And I think that, but see, again, I think that would be excellent because if Darby does win, that would be an excellent segue into Christian.
Yeah.
Because he has history with Christian.
Yeah.
He has history with Nick Wayne. Darby does.
For sure.
Because that was Darby. Actually, Darby brought in Nick Wayne. You know that, right?
Yeah.
So he has history. So that would be a nice little segue right there. So that shit sounds too good to be true. It might be true, bro.
Yeah. For sure.
Tony Khan, if you're listening, that's some good booking ideas, man.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We'll see.
So who else? Who else is a young dude in the AEW that if that championship could get the rub from beating Danielson? Like who?
I mean, a huge rub would be like a Hook. I mean, to project him even more, I feel like, but that's, I don't know, kind of the story doesn't make sense.
If we talking business,
Ospreay. Yep.
That's it. Ospreay.
Yep. Ospreay.
I'll put him before Darby.
Yeah. Yeah.
If we talking business, right?
Or if you're going heel MJF, if you want to push that even more, you retire everyone's hero and you do it brutally. What if MJF is the one over Jon Moxley and it ain't Shane McMahon? What if it's MJF? I would like that. I would take that.
Well, yeah. But I think it won't be because he did something like that similar like years back where MJF turned out to be the devil behind the group. The group was called The Pinnacle.
Okay, so they already did it.
Yeah. They did that shit multiple times.
Okay.
So.
And then I want to end on this. Chris Jericho, please retire. We're really sick of seeing it. It's very upsetting. It's depressing. We grew up watching you. You were one of my favorite wrestlers, and now it's annoying.
You don't like the learning tree, bro?
No, bro. It's terrible.
You don't like Rick Redwood? You don't like
I don't like none of it. It's all terrible. It's all terrible. Hi, guys. Shut up.
Hey, he's ready, man. He's ready, man. He's ready, man. So, is that the notes for you got? Cause I got some.
That's it. Go ahead, bro.
So, it has been allegedly WWE has been throwing some salt on Swerve Strickland, bro. Allegedly,
what have they been saying?
Allegedly, the rumors has it that the WWE saying that Swerve's contract is bad for business. But
his new contract with AEW,
right, is bad for business, which don't make sense because AEW was about to sue WWE with tampering with Swerve before his contract was up about coming along and signing with WWE.
Yeah.
So all I'm saying is, if that's true, WWE, you got to make it make sense. You're doing the Vince McMahon thing when Vince McMahon was taking all the talent from different territories, and he did the exact same thing When it was done to him, he was like, "This is not right."
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. It made no sense. It made no sense.
It made no sense about that, man. So,
yeah.
What you think about that, man?
I mean, it's like NBA. It's tampering if I don't get my way type thing. Like, they tampered because I didn't get my way. They did this wrong because I didn't get my way. And, like, Swerve probably would have been good in WWE. Like, he probably would have been pretty popular if he got the right push. But, like, I mean, everyone said Hogan's contract was bad for business, with the full creative control.
Mm-hmm.
And then we really haven't seen it. So maybe it is bad for business, and then we just learn from it. So,
but guess what? It's not bad for business because how much money he makes doesn't really necessarily got to mean that's how much money somebody else will make. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know what WWE. If they said that, they just saying that because they know, like, damn, if he's getting that much, so man, but they're gonna ask us when it was time for they to be signed.
Yeah, but that's the same thing with like UFC though. Like, you're in UFC. UFC is WWE in the fight world. That's what I'm saying. They're the biggest brand.
Right.
And they pay their players so the business can still make money. Like PFC is the AEW. They keep paying these astronomical payments.
Mm-hmm.
Same with golf, PGA, and Liv. Liv's overpaying all these players, so they keep losing money. WWE, UFC, and PGA, they want to make money. So you're going to make less. You're going to get more exposure type shit.
Right.
Yeah.
More exposure.
It's business, You're trying to overpay right now, so eventually you can overcome them and be the biggest business, and then you're going to make money. Right. Your AEW's plan is to make money in 5 years. WWE's plan is to make money right now because they're an established company.
Right.
Yeah.
Rightly so. I mean, they ran for almost 50 years, so
it takes money to make money. That's what everyone says. So if AEW wants to overpay, we'll see what happens.
I mean, I don't think they overpaid. Like, it's about what they worth to that company.
Yeah.
Swerve Strickland made his bones in AEW now, bro. He's a big star because of AEW.
Yeah.
WWE had him for about 4 years. They didn't do anything with him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When he was Killshot and Lucha Underground.
Yeah. And I mean, you could say that about many other people, like from WCW had Stone Cold Steve Austin, and they didn't do shit with him. He went to WWE or back to WWE for the second time, and they figured out how to work him. So it's just a time and opportunity type situation. You know what I mean?
Well, the thing is, was at least stunning Steve Austin. He actually was in some main event classic matches.
Yeah.
But he
wasn't the guy though.
No, he wasn't the guy, but he wasn't like an afterthought. Swerve was an afterthought on WWE, bro.
Yeah, he was just in NXT.
As soon as he hit the main roster on SmackDown, they only had him doing promos with Hit Row.
Yeah.
Never.
I think he only had like 2 or 3 matches, and that was it.
That was it. But
yeah.
So they wasn't using him, man. But he came to AEW, he's world champion.
Yeah.
He's a superstar now, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's doing songs with Bun B. Come on, man. Check him out, man. Check him out.
Hell yeah.
All right. So the second one I have is about Darby Allin. So Darby Allin goes on to a radio station, has an interview.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Here we go. He says the guys like basically saying, hey, compare, what do you think the difference is between WWE and AEW?
Yeah.
So Darby says AEW and WWE, he said WWE is like Taylor Swift. And he said AEW is like Slayer.
Yeah.
And I seen the WWE people, they losing their damn minds on
yeah.
I don't think they understand. And I can understand what Darby's saying because what he's basically saying is like visibility, notoriety, like the more popularity, that's WWE. They are the more popular promotion between the two.
Sure.
Big time. Like Taylor Swift, she's more popular than Slayer. But Slayer also has a following. They're not like underground. They're not necessarily underground though. Slayer is a big band, but they're not as popular as Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
So and I think that's what he was going at because he was like, it's different styles. He's like the WWE was one thing. He said we're the alternative.
Mm-hmm.
People losing their minds, man. What you think about that? When you heard about that, what
I will say I heard that comparison, and at least like Slayer knows how to pick the right venue to where half the stadium isn't empty though. So I get what he's saying.
Low hanging fruit, my guy. Low
Yeah.
hanging fruit, man. Low hanging fruit.
I love fruit. I love fruit. But that's what I'm saying. Like, Slayer at least is not like, hey, let's try and sell out all in Texas. That's gonna be tough. I don't think that sells out. And like we talked about, SummerSlam ain't selling out either. But like those shows in Arlington with that small crowd at Collision were some of the best shows.
Yeah.
Because it looked, even though there wasn't a lot of people there, it looked full.
It sounded
full.
It
was
It
loud.
sounded full.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
pick the smaller venues.
Yeah, but I mean, I just think that AEW they just have to remember that they are still only a young company, only 5 years deep. They still promote. They have, and I think maybe if they do more house shows in little venues,
but they can't do the house shows because the contracts of the wrestlers are work less, get paid more.
Well, I mean, that's not necessarily a thing, because they actually started doing house shows here about last year. They did a couple of house shows. They were starting to do them, but then they stopped them.
Yeah.
So,
and then they're talking about adding a show with Fox, so we'll see.
Shockwave.
Yeah.
Another show on Shockwave, because Rampage is they're going to get rid of Rampage.
Yeah, they need to.
Which they need to not, because I'm going to be honest with you, bro. Rampage is probably the best show I've seen all week. Like,
oh shit,
I'm talking about from beginning to end, like all week.
Good.
Because all the big four, I kind of drifted off a little bit here and there from all 4 shows, bro. I'm like, it didn't really. I don't know, bro.
Like, fuck that shit.
Down week. I don't know what's going on, man. But yeah. So what you think? Like, that's what it is. What it is. You think he's right? Do you think he's right?
Yeah. Overall, yeah, for sure.
So he was like, AEW isn't supposed to be WWE, and I think that's why WWE fans shit on it so much. It's like it is, but it's not supposed to be.
Yeah.
They think everything is supposed to be WWE.
I think when you get a secondary promotion, they just expect the Monday Night Wars again. And that's not what this is ever going to be, ever.
It was never meant to be that way. It was meant to be an alternative.
But that's what WWE fans expect of this. Right. We're like, WWE fans are like, why aren't y'all more like WCW, kind of bringing me over? When AEW is just like, we're kind of going after the ECW, TNA, like the indie fans, but we're making it just a little bit more mainstream.
Right.
So like we got like basically like in the 80s, early 90s, you had the hair rock and roll bands, that's the WWE. And then you got that grunge Nirvana kind of coming up, which is the AEW.
AEW, right. Yeah.
It's not meant to be the same, but you can appreciate it a little bit.
Right. Appreciate it for the differences.
Yeah.
That's how you're supposed to watch it. If I'm going to WWE expecting to watch what I see on AEW, it's not gonna work. And vice versa. So I go into WWE knowing what to watch, what I'm watching.
Yeah.
I know what I'm watching. So I go to AEW, I know what I'm watching. So I don't have any kind of false hope or expectations. You know what I mean?
Do you think the reason for the falling ratings in AEW is because AEW is trying to be more like WWE, and then they're losing that kind of fan base that originally had the ratings a little bit higher? Because like Edge was on those podcasts, he's like, we're going more storylines, we're going more of this. And like ever since they're saying this and they are adding more storylines, it's going down.
I think injuries is a big reason why.
Oh,
you have no Kenny Omega. You know what I'm saying? Like, Miro's been out.
You didn't have MJF for a while.
You have MJF for a while. I mean, Adam Cole's been down for a year. CM Punk was the whole debacle with CM Punk was going. You know what I'm saying? Samoa Joe's hurt right now. Warlow's hurt right now, bro. It's like their roster is banged up, bro. So
that's true.
You can only do but so much when a lot of your stars is down. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
We haven't seen Ricky Starks on TV for a while. Like, it's things like that. So, I mean, I understand. But like I said, I really think once the CM Punk debacle started, that's when the AEW started going down.
Yeah.
That's when because it showed, because of what's shown on TV, it's because it showed a lot of turmoil within the company of how unstructured the company is. It made them look like a small like a mom's and pop shop. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for
Didn't really
sure.
look like a big company, so it really messed everything up, man. So yeah,
For sure.
It was announced yesterday. I did a video about it. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. The one about the AEW new deal with Warner Brothers Discovery.
Yeah, you already. Yeah. You said
Now,
that a while ago.
now, they just confirmed everything yesterday on the 5-year anniversary of Dynamite. So here goes another stipulation, which I kind of already knew, but I didn't know it was going to be to this extent. So they will be streaming starting 2025 pay-per-views on HBO Max. So if you have HBO Max, you can see all the
Yeah.
pay
For free, or
for free.
for the monthly
Well, yeah.
payment.
But if you will also get to see Collision and Dynamite streaming live on their app while the show is actually being shown on TV live.
Yeah.
So
That's dope. They stepping up. They stepping up when WWE stepping up. It's a good idea.
You know, hey, everything's going streaming. Why not?
Yeah.
You can have the library to older AEW stuff, bro. I mean, like, I think it's a good thing for the wrestling business. You need number two. You need someone to be in your back pocket in your rearview mirror, so you can't get too relaxed. Like WWE, that's what happens. They get too relaxed. They start putting out this boring ass fucking product, and then you need someone like AEW to kick you in your ass because I'm coming for you, motherfucker. Like what he said, we're coming for you.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So yeah, man, what you think about that deal, man?
It's good. Hold on. Someone's at my door real quick. Hold up. Just don't talk and it'll edit out.
Amazon
Fucking Amazon fucker.
Amazon, what are you banging on your door for?
I don't know. I'm like, just fucking leave it, bro.
Did he make you sign for it, Amazon?
No, it was just he was knocking. I was like, just fucking leave it right there, bro. I was like,
do your
stop,
job, man.
Yeah.
Do your job.
Fuck off. I was like, fuck off, bro. But let's go back. HBO, dude. I think it's awesome that it's fucking on HBO. Like, that's gonna make it easier for people to watch the shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And like Netflix, everything's going to streaming, bro. It's like everything's going, and it's gonna be full circle. Like HBO's already going to live shows with Netflix. We're just gonna go back to everything being live again. Everyone wants it live again. It's just full circle. It's full circle.
Right. It's gonna be full circle, and then cable's gonna come back because it was like, why have your channels on so many apps? We can have it on one package, and everybody's like, back again.
And the best part is when all the pay-per-views from AEW are on HBO Max, it's going to be way cheaper to have HBO Max for the year than it is to have $50 pay-per-views every month.
Right.
So that's definitely a positive.
That's
100%.
Oh yeah, all that stuff, man, on replay and everything. So
yeah, because for sure.
Good. So speaking of which, so this was a rumor, but it's actually something that is in talks but hasn't been finalized. FS1 is in talks with AEW for Shockwave. This is actually a thing that's going on. It just hasn't been finalized yet, so that's why we haven't heard any news about it.
Okay, so it wouldn't be on Fox; it'd be on Fox
FS1.
Sports Network.
Yeah.
Okay.
FSN1. So
yeah. I mean, that's dope. I mean, the more networks you can get, the better. You know what I mean?
I think AEW is doing this as a contingency plan.
Ooh.
Because they're saying, hey, just in case WBD drops us, or we don't renew our contract, because their contract for 4 years is only 3 years guaranteed. The 4th year is optional.
Okay.
So they thinking like, if they drop us, then, hey, Fox, you want some wrestling content? Here we go.
Yeah, makes sense.
My only thing is, it cannot be on the Fox network because it's not Fox network friendly. AEW. So it have to be on FSN1. You know
it had to be on cable, not network.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But they can just stream it on Hulu though. And then they can say whatever the fuck they want.
That's right. Fox is connected to Hulu. That is.
Yeah.
That is right.
Fox, Disney, all that shit. They're all ESPN. They're all connected, man.
So, they get connected with Fox. They get connected with the Disney, AEW. Maybe that could be a little piece of the pod. Disney, like, we want some of the wrestling pod. We'll put money in the AEW. We bring you on. Hey, you with Disney. You with the promotions.
Yeah.
I think right now WWE is with, pretty much with Netflix right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And then
Fox. Yeah.
No, USA.
And USA.
Sorry, NBC.
NBC.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Involved with NBC. So
Saturday Night Live, baby.
That's another
Saturday Night Main Event. I just said Saturday Night Live.
Saturday Main Event. That's another conglomeration, big company, just like Disney is, the NBC network.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe AEW could be that one for Disney through the Fox. Who knows, bro? So
it's a lot of shit moving. A lot of moving parts, man.
Everybody can eat. That's what I'm saying. Everybody can eat nowadays. Shit.
Someone needs to pick up TNA before they get big, because I feel like they coming, man.
Okay, just right off the cuffs, freestyle off the top. What network would be a good place for TNA?
Man, something like not even a network. I'm saying like a streaming service, bro. Maybe like an Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
They're wrestling Amazon.
They could afford to pay him and lose money for a while. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Amazon Prime. Give me a network. It can be good on.
Damn. Maybe like a MTV, honestly. MTV ain't showing shit. But ridiculousness.
MTV's. Let me see.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like right now, it really doesn't matter what network you're on, because we're going to find a way to watch it streaming or not streaming anyway. You know what I mean?
Can you see a CBS?
Nah, fuck no. Not for a TNA. Nah. Because Saturday Night Main Event for WWE used to take the time slot of Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
When Saturday Night Live was on a break.
Right.
But now this Saturday Night Main Event is going to be not doing that. It's just going to be on at like 8 o'clock instead of 11 o'clock at night, which is smart.
Yeah, well, you want to get the younger audience to watch your product on the
weekend.
Yeah. Mommy and daddy let you stay up to watch the product. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
TNA Network, maybe they own Access TV right now.
Yeah. Maybe they can get on with like a Tubi or a Freevee or those smaller apps.
Well,
I don't know.
Honestly, if you have
Bleacher
Samsung
Report,
TV,
something.
Bleacher Report be nice, but
yeah,
you have Samsung TV. You do?
No, we just do apps. So we got YouTube TV.
I mean, what type of TVs do you brand?
Well, my TV?
Yeah,
Sony, I think.
Sony. Okay, so when you get Samsung TVs, you get Samsung TV Plus for free, right?
Okay.
So it's a streaming, like all these different type of channels. They have a sports section where they show like old college games and stuff like that. One of the channels is called Impact Wrestling, and they show nothing but old Impact Wrestling.
Impact.
And some current shit. And another wrestling channel in there is called Wow, Women of Wrestling.
Yep.
That's another one. So
yep.
That's a little tad bit right there for you. All right, here goes another one. Another rumor. The rumor is Kenosuke Takeshita is going to receive a full big push, is what they're saying. Who do you think is the push that they're going to push in that direction for him? Who do you think he's going to face?
I kind of already know.
Who?
I watched Dynamite. You need to watch Dynamite, bro.
No, I'm saying I seen half of it. So that would happen in the first match, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So who do you think is
going? That's who he's going after.
Ricochet?
Ospreay. It's Ospreay, bro. 100%.
So you think they're gonna put him?
Why would he break up a championship match to go after the non-champion?
No, I'm saying like you think they're gonna put Ospreay and Takeshita in the storyline right now?
You have to, I mean, or a triple threat probably. They might keep it a triple threat just the way the match ended on a draw and then he interrupted, which was super annoying. They end on a draw and we think it sucks. Crowd's booing. So then they're like, all right, we're restarting the match. And then it also doesn't end cleaned again. That was some bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
Some straight bullshit.
Well, listen, I think
that was terrible booking, bro.
I didn't have a problem with it because what I knew was going to happen, because I said there's no way they can give this match away for free from TV.
How'd you rate the match? Let's ask that.
the little small sample size I saw, I give it an 8.
I'm agreeing with the internet right now, man. It's just acrobatics for no reason. It's ridiculous.
I give it an 8. You know what I'm saying?
Like the dude hit the fucking, I think Osprey hit the poison Rana on fucking Ricochet,
Yeah.
which is a fucking devastating move.
Right.
Devastating move. But then Ricochet gets up immediately and hits Will Ospreay with the poison Rana.
No,
And then it takes off Ospreay for like, so it didn't work on Ricochet until after he hit the poison. Like it's just a bad, like they was you gotta sell the fucking moves, bro. You
no.
gotta sell them, bro.
Listen, they were trying to hit the poison Rana on each other, but they kept landing on their feet.
No, but then they did it. They did it. They hit it. They hit it. And then Ricochet got up and hit it. And it was like, that's what took him out. It was stupid. It was so stupid, bro. Like, it was entertaining that they were doing flips and shit, but it was just like, it's just the no selling is fucking terrible. How many times has Ospreay been hit with like the hardest move ever? And then he fucking emerges, hits the hidden blade,
Right.
but then all of a sudden, then he's knocked out. What are you talking about, bro?
That style,
what are you talking about?
That style of pro wrestling that you're referring to is actually that strong style, Japanese style. That's what that comes from.
It's keep that shit in Japan, bro. We'll take the sushi. Y'all take that dumbass shit where you get hit with the hardest move ever, but you have just enough energy to hit your finishing move. It's stupid, bro. It's stupid.
But we talked about this already. What I tell you, what era is this? It's the video game.
Yeah. It's stupid.
The video game era.
And AEW is the one that's doing it.
Oh, AEW is doing it for sure.
Yeah,
and
100%.
In WWE too.
Bro, it's like the video game area, or if you look at that.
Wait. You cannot sit here and tell me that the Andrade and fucking Carmelo Hayes' matches, as many kicks outs that happens in those matches and those devastating moves they put on each other, bro.
The kickouts are better than them just getting up after a devastating move.
It's still no sell.
Like I would say, like the EVPs versus Kyle Fletcher and Will Ospreay. That was a great match, but it was just like no sell after no sell after no sell after no sell. It's like, I think like that's what divides me and you as fans. Like I want those down times where both wrestlers are both hurting. And it just, it builds the story within me, I guess, if that makes sense. But you just want that nonstop, like bing, bang, boom, ba, 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 ba.
I want nonstop when it's called for. You understand? Again, you have to know what you're watching. I know what I'm watching and who I'm watching. Because when I'm watching it, I'm like, I know what to expect. I'm not going to expect that type of match from the Miz. And, I'm just not going to do that.
Yeah.
So it's who you're watching. I watch them for that type of style. Because, again, all elite wrestling is different styles of wrestling put together under one roof. That's all it is. Yeah. WWE wrestles in one style. AEW has multiple styles. And they try to cross them over. That's really what all it is. Like the Libre. You got technical, you got strong style, you got fucking brawling style, you got, then you have this video game style. I mean, the one that Kenny Omega and the Bucks, this is how they style of wrestling.
Yeah.
Cody didn't wrestle like that. Cody had more of the traditional style that you've seen in other matches and stuff. So it's about knowing what you watch. So I think sometimes some people, like the fans, they see something, they think they're going to get one thing and they get something else and they start talking shit. Because they're not aware of what of who they're watching.
But just AEW, let's sell it a little bit better. Let's sell it a little bit better.
They do sell. You got to watch like Brian.
Even if you look back, at old Ricochet and Will Ospreay matches, like they hit some hard ass moves and the dude just gets up, and that's what like. In AEW, Ricochet and Ospreay just had a match where they both got hit with hard moves and they both got up. And it's like, oh, yeah, they just both got up. But like in WWE, when it happens, let's say Jacob Fatu gets the DDT and he just gets right back up. It means so much more because he ate it and got back up. But if that shit happened in AEW, you'd be like, oh, okay.
Well,
okay.
I mean,
And
again,
let's talk about how right I was. Hold on. I just thought of this. The pop Shelton Benjamin got when he came on camera
right,
was huge, correct?
because it's Shelton Benjamin.
Correct.
It's
He
Shelton Benjamin, bro. Like,
he comes out on Raw tomorrow. That crowd reaction is not big at all. Shelton Benjamin is a lower middle card wrestler in
okay,
WWE.
listen,
He comes out on AEW
no,
to a dude
you're
standing
wrong.
ovation, probably
You're wrong.
standing ovation,
I'm gonna tell
bro.
you why you're wrong.
See, you didn't know what direction I was going. And you're like,
No,
okay, and
no,
then I went that direction. You're like, fuck this guy.
no. I know you're going. I know you're going, but you're wrong because it's anytime someone new definitely comes from another promotion.
Yeah,
Comes to it, they're gonna get a pop.
yeah.
That's just like hey, you're here, pop. Anybody gets that shit. So you can take an AEW star and put him. Look, did you not hear the pop when fucking Ethan Page got into NXT? Got
There
a
wasn't
fucking
that big
crazy
of a
pop.
pop, bro. There wasn't that big of a pop, bro.
Stop
There
the
was
cow.
not. Stop it.
Stop the cow,
You
bro.
had to say his
Stop the
name. They had
cow.
to be like, "That's Ethan Page. That's Ethan Page."
Stop
Even
the
with
cow.
bro, stop.
Nah,
You're lying to yourself, bro.
don't do that, bro. Don't do that, bro.
The
Don't do
hat's
that,
making you not believe shit, bro.
bro. No. Don't buy into these internet trolls, bro. Don't do it, bro. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Don't troll. Don't do that, bro. Listen. Fucking Shawn Spears when he first came to NXT, the crazy pop he got, bro. Come on,
No,
that's my point.
no,
Wrestling fans watch. They may not watch the show on TV to get it ratings, but
yeah,
they are aware of everything that's pro wrestling. WWE fans, AEW, everybody is. It's one community. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I'm telling you, it's so you're gonna get those pops. You're gonna
Oh,
get
bro,
those pops.
it ain't one community online, bro. It's two communities, bro. We one community. Me and you, we one community. They separate.
Because of tribalism online, right?
We like to do that Kamala Harris Venn diagram. We got WWE, AEW, and the crossover. Me and you are in the middle, and we're like surrounded by three people that watch both products.
Yeah.
Everyone else is tribalism, bro. Tribalism.
Well, I mean, tribalism. You know what they say about tribalism?
It causes world wars. I don't know.
No, it's just gonna keep going on until it kills itself. It eats itself, bro.
Yeah.
So they're missing all this wrestling.
Yeah.
They're missing a great time.
Yeah.
So
Listen, as a WWE fan, y'all, if you sitting there on your phone for 3 hours a day, put the phone down and just watch AEW, bro. It's entertaining.
yeah,
And same with you. Like you was originally a WWE fan who just started like in AEW. Like I'm sure every AEW fan has one point in their life loved WWE.
of course,
yeah.
course.
But like just don't hate on WWE because you found this new thing,
Well, they're not hating on it. I think what it is a continuous cycle of WWE hates AEW, so AEW hates WWE.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
And I feel like it's like AEW doesn't know if they want to be WCW or AEW. Or ECW.
They need
ECW.
to be AEW, first of all, because they need to
No, I mean,
AEW.
they don't know if they want to be WCW or ECW. They don't know which. I feel like they're at the crossroads, and they don't know if they want to. Like, I just don't. AEW is at the perfect point to where do we go super, super extreme and super, super, like, just towards the real professional wrestling fans and go ECW style? Or do we go WCW where we kind of have battle wrestling and hopefully better storylines than WWE? I feel like AEW is at a crossroads and they need to decide which way they need to go. Do you want to be for the indie wrestlers and just stay in that pocket and be like, you're not going to be super successful, but you'll be successful? Or do you want to go the WCW where you have the good wrestlers like the cruiserweights wrestle and then you bring in the storyline the last hour of the show?
Right. No, but
they're just at a crossroads.
It's just lately they have been showing a lot of like hardcore matches, right? A lot of which is, I don't know why, but that's always been in the fight of AEW because that's the style of wrestling that hardcore, barbaric style, like backyard wrestling is what they call it, right?
Yeah.
Style of wrestling. Okay, so there's always been a style of wrestling amongst the other styles in wrestling AEW, but they need to find a niche right between the middle. They need to focus on like Tony Khan said. Tony Khan said that he books for week for week.
Yeah.
That's how he can tell. That's how he books.
Oh, dude, I can easily tell.
Triple H like books long term, right?
Yeah, he puts the GPS destination.
Right. So Easter eggs and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I think Tony Khan needs to change how he books. I think Tony Khan needs to not book. I think he needs to get a team together, and that does his booking for him.
Yeah.
He needs to understand that he should, because what they do in AEW is they have the match, and then they make the storyline out of the match.
Yeah.
And WWE, they have a storyline that develops into a match.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah.
So I think, and now AEW is starting to do that same formula of having a storyline that turns into a match instead of having a match that turns into a storyline.
Yeah.
They're starting to do that right there but AEW has always been match-centric focused. They focus on the in-ring. That's all.
But that's what I'm saying. Do they want to stay focused on that and be ECW, or do they want to focus on trying to be more like WWE and cater to a masser audience?
They need to stay focused as AEW and to stay focused on that, but do the formula reverse. Just make storylines that turn into these great matches.
Yeah.
And they'll have something.
Yeah.
They really. I mean, they'll have something.
We'll see. I'm excited for this Hurt business, though, man.
Because
I'm excited for it.
You know one thing I have said? I can't say this. I have never heard no one say this shit. I've heard a lot of WWE fans say a lot of bad things about AEW. And I had to say heard a lot of AEW fans say a lot of bad things about WWE.
Oh, 100%.
I've never heard anybody say from WWE that WWE's wrestling is better than AEW's. I've never heard that.
Oh, I've heard it.
Who have
our algorithms are different, bro. Our algorithms are different.
You heard.
Okay, so that's it. Also depends on how you define wrestling. That's it. Are we talking about pro wrestling? We talk like it just depends. It's subjective. It's so subjective. It's so subjective.
It could be subjective to a certain degree as far as what type of style of pro wrestling you like.
In your opinion, though.
In your way,
you
right?
Considering pro wrestling is different than what someone else considers pro wrestling.
Well, okay, let's keep it a real. You gotta keep it. if we're gonna keep throwing all these different pronouns and things in the air,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We're gonna start doing shit like that, then we're gonna be in circles. But I'm saying just to the meat of it, everybody that watches pro wrestling watches because of what happens in the ring. Like,
no, that's not true at all, bro.
That's the meat of pro wrestling.
It's the meat, but it's not.
If there was no in-ring action, there would be no pro wrestling. Do you agree?
Yes. But people don't just watch for in-ring, bro. And that's why AEW is not doing good.
No, I didn't say they just watch. I said that's what draw them. That's what first draw them to pro wrestling is the in-ring, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So that's the meat. So you got to keep that meat preserved because you kill the business once the meat is gone, right? If you don't listen, if you focus if the matches are boo-boo, it happened already in WWE history where Vince was running like 5-10 minute matches and all these promos, all these storylines, and Raw was in the shitter.
Yeah.
You understand?
But in the same sense, you got to look up to the build to, let's say, SummerSlam like the SummerSlam with Jay and Roman. You had the last 30 minutes of SmackDown dedicated to promos the whole time, and it was must-see TV. And that is pro wrestling. It's not always about the matches. It's about the storyline for weeks that lead up to the match that hopefully delivers on the storyline.
That's very convenient. You take one piece of history that actually agrees with y'all.
AEW did promos to end shows. But Swerve and Adam Page.
Just because the clock is right 2 times a day don't mean that motherfucker works, bro.
There's a reason. There's a reason during All In, or I think All In, where they led Swerve, Adam Page, and they had a 30-minute promo to end leading up to it. Because they're learning, bro.
Well, I mean, yeah, the promos, the vignettes, yes. That's what I'm saying. But
And Swerve crying in the ring when his house was burning. Oh.
But they still finished off with the match after
They didn't. At the PLE, but that episode ended in a promo.
But
Is
you got
what
to
I'm
remember, they
saying.
already had two other crazy ass matches before they had that match.
Way back in the day.
No, this year.
I mean, but like
this
wrestling time back in the day. Back in the day, Swerve was having he lost his championship. Then he lost to Hangman. His house burned down. Blah blah blah.
What?
I'm just saying, AEW is turning more into WWE.
As far as production wise, yes,
Yes,
and they need to, and
I just think they might lose fans because of it.
Well, you gotta trade. You gotta have a trade off.
Yeah.
If you gain more fans, if you gain more of a casual
If you
fan,
gain more, but I don't think they're going to gain more. I think they need to stay in the niche of what you like. They need to stay in your niche, you know?
They will, but they just don't wait until they get that one star, that one thing, whatever it is going to pop, is going to make AEW popular, and it's going to catch flame. But they haven't hit that one, like WCW's was Scott Hall coming through the crowd. That was that one thing that made them boom. Here we go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
WWE's this now resurgence is fucking Roman Reigns and him talking to the camera and him having that building that confidence the way he has with that title.
Yeah.
Throwing Rock in there. Boom. Here we go.
We'll see.
You understand? So every company or every moment has a moment that kicks off everything. They just haven't had theirs yet.
Yeah.
But it's going to take, I'm telling you, it's going to, and they don't like to say this, it's going to take someone from WWE to come over to AEW. But it has to be someone big.
Yeah.
Someone we never would have thought would have came.
And it's not going to happen.
It's going to happen, bro. And
all
I
right,
don't
bro.
know the thing I don't understand why fans don't want it to happen. Like, do you not understand what that would do for the business? Do you not understand what it would do for storylines? Do you not understand what it would do for, like, just pro wrestling, period?
Yeah. Maybe.
Don't be so biased that you can see the proof, the forest from the trees, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta always think big.
Yeah. All right, bro. I gotta head to the airport.
You gotta head to the airport. Oh shit.
We gotta call this shit.
Yeah.
Like, comment.
Here's one more clip before you run out. And this one we can definitely use as a reel. Check this out. Did you notice on SmackDown there were ending credits?
Oh yeah, that's been since USA.
I've never seen that. I was like, they just had executive producers.
Yep.
Paul Levesque and was it Lee Stan or some shit?
You gotta make that money.
Bro.
You gotta make that money. That was a requirement, probably.
They put ending credits like there was like a episodic, like a show, like a show. Even though I know it is, but I'm not used to that in wrestling.
They said we want that credit, baby. Give me that money, that cheddar cheese.
There it is. Right. Tell us what you think. What y'all think? Y'all like credit at the end of pro wrestling shows or what?
Ask the questions. We'll give you a shout out on the show, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.
Deuce.